Hi, Floss Tube. It's me, Tina Louise Stitches from Stitch and Misfits, Hanan, and I am here today to do my retreat recovery um, update. Um, no Annie because I got a lot of stuff at retreat, and I wanted to share that with y'all and tell you about Stitch Away, which turned out to be absolutely fantastic, and I really, really, really did enjoy it. So let's get started. On January 10th, I got up really early in the morning, and my husband took me to the airport, and I got on a plane, and I went to Ohio. When I got to Ohio, I got a rental car and proceeded to get scared to death by the, sorry, my nose itches, it's dry. Proceeded to get scared to death by the lady at the rental car company telling me that the weather was going to get horrible and da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, I ended up getting overcharged for a car, but better safe than sorry, I guess. I don't know. And then I was told later that, that area of Ohio is afraid of the White Death, and I guess it's kind of like Texas when they announce it's going to be horrible. And it wasn't that horrible. It sleeted a little bit Friday, and then turned to snow, and then, it was just a very light dusting. There was nothing. On the drive back to the airport, it was fine. But anyway, I jumped ahead of myself. Let's talk about Stitch Away. So I arrived there. I went and I got checked in. The guy handed me a gift bag. And in that gift bag was a bag of candy, which I ended up leaving in my hotel room. What was in there? Oh, a bag of candy, a quiz. It was like a bunch of questions about 1998. 1998 is the year that Keepsakes opened, so they're celebrating this year is their 20th anniversary. Congratulations, guys! And it was, I'm sorry, it was. It was kind of nice. I did the quiz with Annie and Maggie, Crafting Korea, via text. We had fun. So it was just a quiz for shits and giggles. It was there was really nothing. Nobody graded it. They did give out an answer sheet at the end. I didn't pick it up, but it's okay. So I got there, got checked in, got my bag, went up to my room, unloaded some stuff, and went back downstairs to the lobby and was like, where's the stitching room? And then I met this lady, I think her name is Kim, and she took me down because she was headed down there. And so we walked down together, and I walk into the room, not knowing anyone except for Kim, who I just met, and I saw Pam and Steph over at a table, and I just kind of made a beeline over there. And they made room for me at the table, and I had a blast for the rest of the weekend. I did get sick towards the end. Friday night was the newbies tea, and then a pizza buffet dinner afterwards, and I really wasn't feeling good, so I went upstairs, and I intended to go back down after a while, but I didn't. I just really was not feeling good. Saturday night, I stayed until the end of the door prizes and show and tell, and I went back upstairs. I didn't stay up late that night, but I did stay up late Wednesday night and Thursday night and had a blast. So let's get into this. So in my bag, when we got there, it was a very tall, skinny bag, which I don't have the bag. It was just a plain, it was like a wine bottle bag, kind of a plasticky bag. But in that bag, like I said, there was a quiz and a couple of patterns, which I have here. Amy Brooken Designs. I got All Is Calm. It looks like two little sheep, and you're going to see that sheep tends to be my theme for keepsakes. We got a Hip Hip Hooray toast to, and that's the pattern, a toast to 20 years. It's also designed by Amy Brooken. And then a quick little stitch celebrating keepsakes, which I gotta go look at it. Apparently this was finished some way, and there's a picture of it Pam has, so I might ask her just to send it to me. Pam, if you're listening, if you're watching, could you send it to me? Because I missed that. I did see the thing wrapped around the wine bottle for Hip Hip Hooray, so that was cute. That was in the annex, I believe, but I did not see the celebrate, how that was finished. So if you could send it, send me a picture. I appreciate that. Okay, and in the bag was a toast. I got a tissue stuffed in here. A toast to 20 keepsakes 2018, and their little black cat, which is apparently named 310. So my idea was not original. I was like, I should get a little black kitty and call him 310. But anyway, and apparently this is a little feral cat that Barbara has just taken upon herself to take care of. All right, so when you get there and you get all settled in, I did take this whole thing. This whole thing was full of things for the freebie table. So I donated to the freebie table. And I picked up from the freebie table. So what's in here right now are things that I purchased in the annex. Barbara set up a little shop. So I met some wonderful people. Sharon, if you're watching, I love you. Oh, which reminds me, Sharon, very sweet. I was admiring, hang on, had to reach across the coffee table. I was admiring Sharon's, these little scissors. They are super cute. They got this own little cover on them. They're tiny and they're very sharp. I'm glad they got this little cover on it because I'd poke myself. Got a very nice point on them. She gave me these because she had 2 pair, and I thank you for that. And I love them, and I'm using them. See, Sharon, pink. I love you. The reason I tell Sharon I love her is she knows. She knows. Okay, so this bag is full of the things that I picked up from the freebie table. So, okay. I found a little Prairie Schooler Americana shield. It is from, I'm guessing, maybe Stars and Stripes. It doesn't say, but anyway, you know, hashtag collect all the Prairie Schoolers. I found this little bag. It's a baggie. It's got some floss and some beads, if you can see that, and linen. It's a linen band, and I've been wanting to kind of up my linen game, so I was thinking, it's quite a long little piece. I was thinking I would like maybe do a little band sampler type thing, maybe practice some fancy stitches on here. I don't know, maybe. Somebody had started Oh, and there's a needle in there. Somebody had started doing just that, doing some fancy work. So, on this little scrap piece, and there's a needle. And another needle. That needle looks a little rusty. I might have to go in the trash. But there's some, it says bouquet on it. I believe these might be silks. And this one says seafoam. So, I think these might be some silk threads. So, that's kind of nice. But this was on the freebie table, and there was no pattern that went with it, but a little set of pearly beads. So, we'll see. But I got it mostly just for that band because I wanted to do, I just wanted to practice on some high count linen. I'm not sure what the count is, but, and it was free. Okay. This is just a pattern. It's a miniature winter game board, so I'm just going to kind of, there you go. Oh, I'll save that for later. Because I got this on Stash Unload, the January, I think they're very cute. It's August expressions. I have January expressions. So I might be looking for the rest of the months. And it has some of the floss down here. So I might just look this company up and see if I can get the rest of the months. Or if anybody knows, that'd be great. Let me know. I kind of picked this one up for Annie because it's moons. So Annie, this will be coming to you. I'm going to set this over here because I got to put that in my Annie stash. Later, I kept going by the freebie table because people came like on Saturday, just for Saturday and Sunday, and they came at different times, so they were putting stuff on the freebie table, so I kept going by. And I found this fat quarter pattern for this tote. But I was thinking the size might be just, it might be good, no handles, it might be just good for like a project bag. Anyway. I'm sorry. I got Totally Cool Designs, these things to stitch on tote bags. And my Joann's carry these tote bags, so I like the Queen of Stitches. I don't know if you can see, you can't see it. It's kind of dark. I might change. It's kind of a dark green on a blue. Can you see that one better? Queen of Stitches, the one in the middle. That's the reason I picked it up. That green doesn't really show on that blue, so I might have to change that. But yeah. I think I'll be making me a Queen of Stitches tote bag. Watermelon by Merrily A. Beams. Sewing Bird Designs, I'm assuming. Thought that was cute. Cats are like potato chips. You can't just have one. Though I only have one, and I don't think I will ever be able to get another one because she's crazy. Ah! More hashtag collect all the prairie schoolers. This was on the freebie table. Annie, look at that. Isn't it cute? Love the cat. Love the pumpkin. Love the ghost. Love the skeleton. Okay, I love them all. Alright. Back in my crazy eBay thing that I went on. I tried to get this, and I didn't get it. And now I have it, because it was on the freebie table. Because I knit, I love the hat, that long stocking hat, and the mittens. Love it. I would probably never do anything like that, but that definitely for winter, definitely would stitch that. Okay, I picked this up by, this is called Three Sisters. It's Imaginating Ink. Okay, back when I became Muslim, we were three friends, three really good friends that used to hang out together all the time. And it kind of reminded me of us, and it's Amish, and I'll stitch it just as a remembrance. And anyway, this is it. Three Sisters by Imaginating Designs. They don't watch my floss tube, so can't really show them or share. Anyway, I saw this on it and couldn't pass it up. Draculaire Creations. It is a dragon knot bookmark. I just thought that was beautiful. Those purples, beautiful. I found Polly Parrot by Brooks Books. The Parrot Witch. Love her. I found a little Bent Creek Zippies, ABC. Cherrywood Design Studios. I've never seen anything by them, but love it. Let us build a house where love can dwell. Love it. And I'll probably stitch the one in the frame. All right, a lady named Kathy came and joined our table. She was the sweetest thing. Funny. Oh my God, she was so funny. Where's the other one? And she had things for the freebie table. And because, you know, she was at our table, we got first dibs. So, I've been looking at this for a while. Sorry, I'm looking in my bag to find the third one. I've been looking and admiring this for a while. Other people have stitched it. I've seen it on Instagram and Pinterest as well. Well, it is From Sea to Shining Sea. And she had three of them. She had the East Coast, the West Coast, and the border. So I have East Coast and West Coast. I have the border, and so I need these three pieces in the middle. So I'll be looking for those maybe on Stash Unload. I might do a in search of. So, yay! A little Fireside Originals tree pattern. Okay. All right. I kept admiring this. It's a whole kit. I kept admiring it and going, oh, I don't know. Maybe. It's a full coverage. But it's fall. So I picked it up. It is a Candamar Designs, Autumn in New England. Everything's there that you need, including the needle drew. Look, see? Anyway, it's an manufactured by MGC Textiles. It's 16 by 12. I don't know. It's fall. A buttload of confetti, I know. But I'm thinking I gotta do it someday. It's pretty. More autumn. Leaves turn to gold. Pumpkins appear. Halloween will soon be here. Waxing Moon Designs. Very cute. Okay. Rosewood Manor. Keys to the Kingdom. I snatched it right up. Annalee Waite Designs, Starlight Forest. Look at those swirling stars above. Isn't that beautiful? Everyday Blessings by Teresa Kogut. I believe, oh, I actually was looking at this one. Okay, again, sheep. I love a lot of her designs, and I've got some, like, in a wish list. So, on her website, like a paper wish list. But, yeah, love, 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 love this one. This one was one that I was looking at. So, it says, Everyday Blessings. Love the house, love the sheep. What's not to love about this? I did find a Glendon Place. Halloween. The Witch's Wheel. Look at that. I love that fabric. What is that fabric? Solar by Belfast Linen. Oh, Picture This Plus. That's Picture This Plus. 32 count. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. Saw this on the table, and I know that, oh gosh, what's her name? Floss and Fluff, The House of Floss and Fluff. Red Riding Hood by The Primitive Hair. Love it. Heart and Hands Halloween Medley. I'm not sure whether it was Pam and Steph who brought all of Pam's doubles of freebies that she had printed off and Stephanie organized. But there's one. It's called The United Stitchers of America. Another Rosewood Manor Mother's Prayer. I'm guessing there were several of these on the table because the girls in Stitches that Pam talked into doing a video, and I told her it can be done because, you know, other people are doing it because they're best friends and they live in different states. So check them out. They did their first one. She picked this, one of them picked this up, and I picked this one up. For Annie, My Three Sons. Got that for Annie. Trail Creek Farm, I'd Turn Back If I Were You, Halloween. You're also going to see that that's kind of a theme too. And I picked this up and I wasn't sure. A lot of the stuff, I had picked up a whole lot more, believe me, because I didn't know. I mean, maybe I want it, maybe I don't. And then somebody else would get it and then I wouldn't have it and then I'd be sad. So every night when I went up to my room, I would take what I had picked up off the freebie table and I would look through and see. And I would make a stack. Yes, I'm going to keep it. A maybe. And no, it's going back downstairs. So on my bed every evening when I went upstairs. So this was one that I took. And I've been wanting to make a little like stitching case type thing. And so I looked at this one and the directions. I opened it all up and took it all out and was like looking at it and was like, okay, yeah, that's something that I think I can do. So it's called the Busy Bee Needle Sewing Case. The Busy Bee Needle Sewing Case. And it is by With My Needle. So thought that was cute. Another freebie. This is one that I wanted and it's by Plum Street Samplers, and I couldn't find this one anymore on her website, or it wasn't working or something. Another freebie from Witchelt, Love You Forever. Okay, this is one that I was torn between. It's a Rosewood Manor, Friends for All Seasons. I'm still torn. If anybody wants this, really, truly wants this, and it says winter, spring, summer, fall. Friends for All Seasons is down at the bottom. You could stitch them individually. You could stitch them as a bell pull. If anybody wants this, leave a comment below, and I'll do a random thing. Just, you know, the normal. Don't say giveaway. Don't say. Just say I would like to stitch Friends. Okay, and I will. Yeah, I'm gonna give this away. I want to stitch Friends, and whoever wins will win. And like Stephanie says, if you don't enter, you can't win. So I'm going to set that there. Okay. Again, back to the wool theme. Wool theme. I walked over. It's a Diana Graebner Designs. You know I like her. You've seen some of her stuff in my haul videos recently. The Twitter-pated birds went away. They went on the freebie table. I kept the other one. But this one. It's two girls carding wool. And look at those cats. Aren't they cute? I just love that. Fall Squared by Little House Needleworks. Thought that was cute. Grab that. That was that was like the first day, and it was like I had gone to get something and came back by the freebie table, and it was like on the top of a stack, and I picked it up. Okay, and then I got a bunch of magazines. And some magazine. Oh, forgot about this one. Spring by Country Cottage Needleworks. Thought that was cute. Okay. And then there were some magazine pages that were like loose and separate. So I guess people took apart magazines and set magazine pages over there. But anyway. I got Just Cross Stitch May, June 2014. Look at that chicken on the front. Look at that chicken. I didn't get it because of the chicken. I got it because of Strawberry Stitches. And got a few other tabs in here. This Art Nouveau piece. Art Nouveau Floral. And Summer House. Thought that was cute. Stitcher's World. There was some black work in here. I like black work, and you can see the different ornaments and stuff. See the different ornaments and stuff. And there were a few other things in here that I really liked. Look at, see, all of those. And I know I'm doing it upside down, but that's the black work. And I really like black work, just when it's fun. It's just fun to do. But yeah, that's Stitcher's World. Just Cross Stitch. October 2014. There was some Halloween. I got this one because of the Halloween in it. Here. The different Halloweens. I liked that one. That one. That one. So, that's the reason I picked this one up. Just because the Halloween. I got Cross country stitching. I don't remember what I picked this one up for, but I'm sure it was for a reason. Let me flip through this real quick. There's not that much in here, so it had to be. Oh, yeah. These. Quilting room. The king, the palace, the queen, the palace, the king. Loved it. Here were some pages. But these little tiny treasure stockings I thought were cute. I might stitch some of those for Annie's tree next year. Cross stitch crazy. Oh, I got this one. Make these chickens. Oh, aren't those cute? Let's see if I can find the bigger picture. I think it was towards the back. Yeah. All right, it's how to, so you stitch them, and then it shows you how to make these humbug chickens. Aren't those adorable? I can just see those resting in a bowl. Just, oh, too cute. Yeah, here they are. See those sitting in a bowl or like a wire basket like that? Oh, adorable. On eggs. Farm eggs. Summertime cross stitching. I'm gonna have to look in my magazine stash. I might have this one. If I do, this will become a giveaway. But Peace is in here, and these sheep. I love them. But I don't think there's anything else in here that I got this for. Oh, maybe that one. Oh, no. Knee High by the 4th of July. Love that. So, we'll be stitching that. And I don't, again, if I have this, and if you're interested, I might, Annie and I might give this away. If I have it. I don't know. I picked up a couple of Just Cross Stitch magazines at a needlepoint store near me, and I think this might have been one I picked up. If I did, then I can give this one away. Cross Stitch August 2014. I picked this one up for what? Okay, this is before they started putting all the patterns at the back, so you could see quickly. I'm sure I picked this up. Oh, another pin keep. That was one of the reasons. And I'm sure there's others in here too. I kind of like Just Cross Stitch. And the older versions, Flowers and Flags Hornbook as well. That's another reason why I picked it up. Anyway, so yeah. Country Cross Stitch Craft, March, April 1994. I picked that up for reasons, I'm sure. And you know, who knows, some of these, I might take apart and give away pages like Michelle Bendy Stitchy does. Annie and I have been talking about maybe doing some giveaways. I'm not finding why I picked this up. There's some hardanger ornaments in here. I know I've been wanting to learn hardanger. This one may have gotten accidentally, because let's face it. When I went to my room, It was really late. And, yeah, there's sports ball in here. I know I didn't pick it up for that. Although this cat is kind of cute. Oh, who knows? I may have picked him up for that. Look at that. Oh, sorry. Look at that. Some kid's drawing turned into a cross stitch called Lizzie's cat. Oh yeah, it shows what the designer did. I don't know. I may have picked it up for that. Who knows? If anybody, okay, so if anybody is interested, there are a few things in here. Not very many. There's, like I said, there's the hardanger. The hardanger. There's some Easter eggs. Those are kind of cute. Oh. Tartlet pan contest. Okay. I did like these, and this could be the reason why I kept it. Because of this finishing idea. This was a contest that they had, and this was the winner. And this pattern is in here. It says apple pie, 6 tart apples. It's a recipe for apple pie. I don't know. Anyway, it's really cute. Really, really cute. So, there is tea linens. This pattern is in here. I don't think the roses. Yeah, the teapot cozy is in there as well. Wisteria dress. These little wisterias. You can see they stitched it on the shirt in there, but you could do it on whatever you wanted. And there is a spring. Okay, so if you want this magazine, say I would like Cross Stitch Country in the comments below, and I'll send that out to you. Okay, so the pages were towards the end, guys, I promise. The pages that were torn out and just on the table as individual was Pumpkin Parade, pumpkins. I'm thinking somebody went through their magazines and had torn out a bunch of pumpkin patterns. Simple Pleasures. Oh, that's cute. I wish I would have gotten that. Anyway, these are from October, Cross Stitch and Needlework, October 1997. And, or that one was. I don't know what the others were. If you want to know, ask and I'll tell you. Seek Joy, another needle book. I thought was cute. I might like practice before I do the big one. And that's it, folks. Oh, on Sunday we did meet down at the fireplace in the main lobby for the giveaway, or make and take, sorry. And we made a needle fob. And I've reconfigured mine since I put the post on Instagram where I put it together while I was sitting at the airport. These are my initials. Because I am going to StitchCon, and I figure other people who were at Stitch Away will be there. So, just in case, my initials have been added to it. And then I did the tree, and then I hung everything else from the tree. The 2 dimes, 10 plus 10, 20, because math, right, Steph? And then I got the green. I love green. Green. I also like gray, in case you guys didn't notice. I wear gray a lot in my videos. But today I put on green. Stitch Away was a blast. If you guys... Oh! sorry. There's 2 more things. At the newcomers tea on Friday, was it? That was fun. We learned all about how Keepsakes got started and everything. We met Joe. Joe's very nice. Oh, yeah, a couple of other things. Oh, and one more freebie. Okay. Stephanie, thank you. I am going to stitch this. Stephanie had picked this up. I was loving it, and she said that she has another one that has books as the legs of the bathtub. Steph, if you stitch that and you finish it, can I have it? Because I love books. And then I'll have 2 in my bathroom. Anyway, so the she gave it to me because I liked it. So this is going to be stitched for my bathroom Cricut collection. And the girl in the tub, isn't she cute? Splash. Love it. Okay, so let's talk about the tea. Met Joe, heard about Keepsakes and how it got started, and wow, she's been on a journey. If you come to Stitch Away and you're new, well, you would be new. If you come to Stitch Away and you're a newbie, go to the tea by all means, because it was wonderful. They gave us a notebook, which I didn't bring in here, and in the notebook there were some John James gold petite needles. I got mine, and oh my god, I'm gonna pause this. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Actually, I've been back and I've been talking to myself because I wasn't recording, which I'm talking to myself anyway, even though I am recording, because I hit stop instead of unpause. Whatever. Okay, I'm starting over. So, I was talking about the Friday night tea, which was amazing, and we learned all about Barb. Amazing story, and there was a drawing, door prize drawing, and I got this pretty mug. And Elizabeth at our table, who was also a newbie, she won the mug as well. Hers was green, mine's blue. I wish we would have traded. But anyway, I love my blue mug. Love it. They gave away a notebook that had a little pocket on the front, and in the pocket there was a set of John James needles. And oh, that's where I was. Okay, John James needles. I got a packet, and Candy Stitches got a packet. She does not like petite needles, and so she gave me hers, so I have 2. And Candy also Floss Tube Junkie, she gave me this, and in return for her gratitude, but I am having a heartstring samplery mug made for her at Costco, so maybe I've ordered it and maybe I haven't. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so now we are going to go forward again to Saturday night. Saturday night was the giveaway, was the show and tell, giveaways. It was amazing. Door prizes. And on Thursday night, the lady had talked about the service project for the year, and it's going to be a year-long service project. I went up. I couldn't. I was not feeling well. So I went upstairs and didn't get to. Apparently her story was very, very inspirational, and it supports school kids in need. And it's Princeton's Closet in Princeton, Ohio, Princeton School District. And amazing. There's a lot of kids who they don't have like things for breakfast or snacks, and so they had collected things like Easy Mac and peanut butter, jelly, crackers, chips, Desi chips, I don't remember, on the table. So they collected all sorts of non-perishable food items and easy things that could just be microwaved for the kids. And because I was traveling, I did not bring. and I will be making my donation to Princeton's Closet because, and probably be sending socks, because Sue Hillis, our resident designer at Keepsakes, yes, Keepsakes is my LNS, designed this a year, Stitch Away 2006, a year of Keepsakes, okay? So we got the border, all the border, that's what this is, and the 1st January for attending. Every month, if you donate $15 to Keepsakes, you will get you'll get the next month for free. Okay. So for 165 math, I don't do math. For 100, I think I calculated, I thought it was 165. I might be wrong. Anyway, so for $165 for the rest of the 11 months donation, you will get all of the patterns sent to you. And Joe made the frame. We got the frame. I don't have my frame to show you. If you want to see the frame, watch Pam and Steph's video, because they showed their frames and they have mine. They're babysitting it for me until June, when I go and I can come back and I can either ship it to myself or whatever. Anyway, so there we have it, a year for a donation. And if you guys would like more information, you can contact Keepsakes in Ohio about Princeton's Closet. I know that we all have local charities here and everything, but I think it's great that they're doing this for the kids. Anyway, so Saturday night was the drawing, door prize drawing. Everybody put their name in a hat, and I won a bag of floss. There are 12 half skein Krynics in here, 7 full skein Krynics in here, 4 needlepoint silks in here, the NPI silks. They are the Renaissance Green range, 4 of those colors, and 3 Sullivans. It says 100% Egyptian cotton, and they were a white, an ecru, and kind of a gray green. And they had the DMC equivalents are on the tag, which I think is amazing. So that is what I won. The prizes were varied. I know Candy Stitches got one of the joke ones at our table. She got the Dalai Lama book, which was, it had to do with one of the answers to the quiz, the 1998 quiz. So anyway, all right, haul from the Annex. Barb had, I think Steph said 15 different trunk shows going on. I really couldn't tell what was a trunk show and what wasn't. It could just be me. So, from their new arrivals, they had Jardin Privé and Madame Chantilly patterns, like a whole tub of them, like a wash tub of them. So I kind of went to town on those. Jardin Privé Quaker de Halloween. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. Remember the sheep theme? History du mouton. La histoire du mouton. I got 1. I got 2. I got 3. And I got 4. So cute. And somebody at another table, I kept admiring it all weekend. She was working on this, and she did the full. She's doing all as one, which I may do it all as one as well. Absolutely gorgeous. 20 count vintage country mocha by Zweigart. I don't know. Are there more than 4? Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that. There might be more than 4. I think there are 5 actually, so I may have to get the 5th one from 123 Stitch, but I didn't see it there. I got the 4 that they had. So, History de Mouton. Halloween in Quilt by Cora Batincourt. Cora Batincourt. So this is not a Jardin Privé or Madame Chantilly. I got I Love Halloween in the Rain. Okay, Madame Chantilly, I got Mrs. Witch Sampler. Love that. Halloween Town. And Halloween Driving Lessons. Love it. So that was the new arrivals. Hands-on design. They had a ton of hands-on design. I got 3 hands-on design. Rise and Grind. Block Party. Java Block Party. It's so cute. It becomes a little pillowcase. See the fabric on top? We even got that included. And Stephanie got this as well. Solitude and Serenity, Winter Solstice. Annie, I'll be sharing. See the moon. I know you love it. Okay, Sue Hillis, she was our resident designer. Had to really dig to find this one, but they had these stitched up and hanging, and look at that moon. Annie, I know you'll love that. So I'll be sharing that with Annie as well. Okay, I'm going to show you this, and there's a caveat to it. I've always thought it strange. I mean, getting a book autographed by the author, that's been going on for centuries. Getting an album autographed by a musician has been going on for ages. Suddenly, getting your patterns autographed by the designer in knitwear has been a thing, and I just have never. But this pattern, I love this pattern. It's beautiful. It's designed by Sue Hillis, and the sample on the front, on the cover here, the artwork, was stitched by Lenny. Lenny is Pam's assistant at the shop. She works there. She is amazing. She is the sweetest little Jewish lady I've ever met, I have to tell you. She's adorable. Totally cute. And so, Broderie de Paris, and it has been autographed by Lenny and by Sue Hillis. Lenny wrote, "This is now going to be a yearly road trip." She's right, it will be. And Sue wrote, "Tina, enjoy the project." Sue Hillis. And she made a mistake, and she had to correct it. And she said, now it's going to be worth 75 cents instead of 50. And this is why I love her, because she is very down to earth. And so is Lenny. Very down to earth woman. She doesn't expect anything special. I think she lost her wallet twice that weekend. She's just precious. And so I did have a pattern autographed because, first of all, Tony, who is one of Pam and Steph's dear friends. If you've seen their floss tube, or they talk about her a lot, there's a picture of them all standing in her shower, smoking candy cigarettes. Yeah, that Tony. So I bought it. She asked me what I bought, and I was showing her, and in the Annex, and she's like, you know, you should have that autographed by Sue and Lenny, because Lenny is the stitcher. And I was like, I've never done that before, but I thought, you know what, I love them both, and I think they're adorable, and so I went and I had them sign it. And when Sue said now it's going to be worth 75 cents at the garage sale instead of 25 cents because she made a mistake, yeah, love it. But I just love this pattern too. And Joe, I may actually send this to Keepsakes and have it made into this tray. This tray is adorable. I've seen it, several people had it for show and tell, because this was the last year's freebie at Keepsakes. And this was a 2017, giveaway at Keepsakes. Their theme was Paris, and this was what they got. And they also got the trays. And Joe still, they still do that, and I might send this up after I get it stitched and have it done, finished this way, because honestly, when you see it in person, the picture is a wonderful picture, but it doesn't do it any justice whatsoever. So I might have that finished as a tray. I'm sorry, I got hiccups. I don't know, maybe. Okay, last three. Sentiments 1 and 2 by With My Needle. To love and be loved is the greatest joy on earth, and the Lord watch between me and thee when we are absent one from another. Love those. Ink circles. She had all the ink circles. And I got this for my daughter. Rise and Grind, the hands-on design. I also picked that up for my oldest daughter. She wants a, she's going to do a coffee corner in her kitchen, and I encouraged that. And she asked me if I'm going to stitch the coffee molecule for her, and I saw that and I thought that would be cute in her kitchen area too. And I'll probably end up stitching 3 because I want one, and I know my other daughter, who's getting the cactus, will probably want it. And so my last purchase, cross stitch wise, is because of Top Knot Stitcher. Ever since she showed this, I have wanted it. Oh well. So I got it. This will be for my bathroom as well, because cross stitch should be in the bathroom. And that wraps up my Stitch Away at Houston Woods Lodge in, I'm not sure where I was, college something, Ohio, College City. I don't know. I don't know where I was. I was in Ohio. I do know that. It was beautiful. If you saw a few of my pictures on Instagram, if you follow Pam and Steph, the lodge is absolutely, it's old. I'm not going to say that it is, 5-star by any means, but it is comfortable. It's kind of like home or grandma's house. There's big leather chairs absolutely everywhere. There are big comfy chairs everywhere. The fireplace, I think next year I'm going to set it by the fireplace. Annie I don't know if you'll ever get to go with me to Stitch Away, but I think next year I'm going to skip the stitching room and set up near the fireplace because in the upstairs, because first of all, it's very loud in the stitching room, and service is not very good down there. Plus the view from the lodge is absolutely incredible. The view from up there by the fireplace, absolutely beautiful. So I might just do that next year and say that's just where I'm going to be. I don't know. Because it's really not about, it is about stitching with people, and there were a lot of people stitching up there. So it's about stitching with people, but it's not about you do you. It's kind of that kind of thing. People would leave and go take naps, and there wasn't like stuff going on constantly. Like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night was the tea. Friday night was the newcomers tea. Saturday was show and tell and stuff. But for the rest of the time, it's just, you know, you do you. You stitch, don't stitch, whatever. So it was fabulous. I had a blast. And I will be going back next year. Annie and I will be filming on Wednesday night. Wednesday night, Annie will finally be free from her late hours at work, and I'm going to go over when my husband gets home, and we're going to record our update, and I will show you then what I worked on at Stitch Away. And since you've all seen my haul, oh, I do have some pieces to show you that I got in the mail, Stitchy mail. So yeah, that's it, I think. So see you Wednesday.